most importantly, thank you for what you have done and what you do each and every day for your organization, but for this great nation. A special greeting to you all, and particularly a special greeting to my bride, Lois Arter, who is a patriot beyond description. And thank each and one of you for what you do, what you have done for this nation. And to look behind me and to see proudly displayed that this is the 25th anniversary of remembering George Washington's birthday. I commend to your attention an article which appears on the op-ed page of the Wall Street Journal today, written by John R. Miller. Now, Mr. Miller was a former U.S. ambassador at large. He currently serves as a fellow at the Discovery Institute. And he, at the moment, is writing a book about George Washington and the civilian supremacy over the military. And interestingly, his article is entitled, "The Original American Idol." And I quote just a few lines from Ambassador Miller's article or column. Today we merge Washington's birthday with the birthdays of other presidents and submerge them all in clothing and appliance sales. And then in another part of the piece he wrote, he states that in 1986, the Public Employees Union, seeking a 3-day holiday, convinced Congress to move the commemoration of Washington's birthday to the third Monday in February. And this eventually led to what we now call President's Day, which marks the birthday not only of Washington, but of Lincoln and all other presidents. By celebrating every birthday, we effectively celebrate none. America has an instinct for hope and a heritage for it. It has a history in the face of defeat of audacious, irreplaceable faith. Valley Forge was proof. At Valley Forge, men were freezing. We can imagine the air hollow, the lively sound of a bird breaking unreal stillness, the echo of its song alternately irritating and heartbreaking to the remaining few men who weren't sure if they wanted to live or to die. But they refused not to believe. Even as George Washington knelt in the snow to pray for his troops in despair, he never gave up hope. On December 22nd, 1777, he wrote, "We have this day no less than 2,873 men in camp, unfit for duty because they are barefooted and otherwise naked. Numbers are still obliged to sit all night by the fires." Yet his faith held. He was later to say, "It is impossible to govern the world without God. He must be worse than an infidel that lacks faith." A national sorrow united us in startling recognition of our common bonds of humanity, of need, and loss, and suffering. and it unites us in hope. It challenges us to a bolstered, determined faith. Valley Forge was that catalyst for hope, that catalyst for faith. We staked our country's beginnings out of that defeat. One doesn't forget starvation shared. Frostbite leaves its scar. Neglect its mark. Pretensions are irrelevant when tomorrow is questionable. You either give up or you strike out.